sorry? He raped our mother in front of the whole family at the kitchen table when I was like 7, 8, like that. 7, I think. 7. I'm not sure. You have to ask my mom. She's living in Michigan. Gordon something. And, you know, I can't remember that fucker's hometown. I mean, oh, you want to come visit your mother? Okay, you better make sure it's okay with the BR. Yeah, when you get here, I'm gonna call him up and check, make sure you got your permit. Just want you to be legal if you're here. No trouble around here. Kind of dickhead attitude. So like, let's see what did you jerk? So, this is right. Be that way. Fine. Legal. Fuck your law, I'm sure. I don't care. I'm not going up there. I'm not getting in trouble. I gotta take care of Dad. Health is bad. Just leave me in his house. Okay? I love my dad. He's been here for me every time I've ever gotten out of prison. Every time I've been in prison, he's the only person that's ever seen money. Except for, you know, the person that raped me and chased me into prison. That one time. In 2006, and then I think beginning of 2007, November, January. Nobody cared. What cops didn't care? He told on himself, confessed. They asked me if it happened. I said yes. Prosecutor said, "Oh no, no, no." What? Yeah. You're a faggot. I was. I am gay. Okay. So, individual I was seeing, we consider each other friends. We were living in the same house. I'm cuddling and we like sex. If I do like sex, I get in the butt. I hate my dick. I do. I hate it so bad. I've hated my entire body, my entire life. I really have. But, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of that going around. A lot of people like, look at themselves in the mirror and go, I don't like what I see. Don't get me wrong. I know I am a beautiful person. I know this very well. And I know how sensual I can be. I can paint, I can play the piano. I can show you art. I can write you poems. Love poems. I can be smooth. I am literate. Quite profound. Exquisitely well. Perfection. Sometimes on occasion, I do slip up. I tend to oftentimes make some small mistakes. It's not a thing I can always do. I mean, sometimes I make big mistakes. Just like fuck my life all the way up. Those are easy to do. It can happen left and right. Oh my God. It has. It fucking has. How many times have you lost every single thing you've ever owned in your life? Like, how many houses have you lost? You ever had a house burned up? I have. You ever been kidnapped? Yeah. Twice. You ever been stuffed in a trunk? Against your will? Yeah. You ever been put in shackles? Not by cops? Yes, I have. How many times have you been in prison? 5. Life sucks. I was a sissy the first 2 times. First time, loved it. Second time, hated it. What? I'm just... that motherfucker. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to invent time travel. I earned the name Pandora. I invented the box. Actually, I wrote the book that you're getting the box from. That's what the prophecy was about. Me. all those like ancient gods. Ancient gods, shit ain't fucking real. Oh yeah, Bible's real. I'm not talking about the Bible ain't real. Bible's real. Yahweh made it all. Father, Son, true shit. Bible, best advice. Amen. Absolutely. 10 Commandments. Pattern, balance, and harmony. Train your mind. Helps you find balance and harmony. Do you know what the word abomination means? It means something unnatural. That's it. Simply that. Just unnatural. It's just unnatural. They just put it in there. Right? You know, starting the wall. You know, you hear my 6 story about the wall. Yeah, the thing with the wall. To me, the wall. Everybody's got to know each other. God sent a man to say, hey, I can see magic tricks. Watch this. Guess what? That's a real God. He said, you don't change your law? He's gonna send like some kind of weird shit from like outer space down here. You're gonna fucking in like a second, everything die at once. You're all gonna go to heaven to join him at once. If you don't fuck up your shit and change your fucking law, because you're doing bad things with it. That's what he said. It's not even more. You're like, fuck you, fuck your God, fuck your Yahweh. Fuck you, fuck your God, fuck your Yahweh. They killed the prophet. Okay? God sent another man in there to find righteous people and tell them, get the fuck out of here. You're gonna die if you stay. Okay? There's shit going down. Evacuate all the righteous people. Anybody believes in Yahweh, get the fuck out. If you believe in Yahweh, get the fuck out of here. City's going down. A lot of people are like, I believe that shit. Fuck it, Yahweh. People are like, hey, I don't know anything about that Yahweh thing. But like, those people believe in Yahweh. They're running the fuck out of here saying, oh my God, the city's gonna fucking fall. So like, I'm but there weren't that many running away, okay? It's not like it was crowds and crowds and crowds of people. Oh my God. Like the whole crowd said at once, and they all started to run towards the edge of the city. And so like everybody else ran too. It wasn't like that at all, not even a little bit, okay? Okay? Okay. The 144,000 number in the book, all that is. Okay, there's confusion. There's the only ones going to heaven. Only ones. Bullshit. They got a mark. Righteous. They know that all. Yeah. If you focus on it all the time, it's going to be in the forefront of your mind. It's going to be on your fucking forehead because you're focused the fuck on it all the time. If you like that, you want to look at the Bible all day long. Hey, I'm going to put the word Yahweh on my wall where I stay. I'm just going to put the word Yahweh right across my wall real big. It's like every time I'm in like my room, and I see it on the wall, like, if I look over there, it's in my peripheral. If I look over there, it's in my peripheral. You know what I'm saying? If I'm looking at the ceiling, it's in my peripheral. If I'm looking at that wall, I'm looking right at it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not saying those specific people like have like just Yahweh written all over the place, but like that's in the book. Hey, right in the doorpost, right over here, right over there. Look at it all the time. Work for your mind. Focus on think about it. Makes it real. Magic is real. He gives you the power of magic. Magic is not sorcery. Magic is not evil. Sorcery is extending your life through magic. Okay. Magic is science. I never says magic is evil. It says science is evil. That never suffer a witch to live. Why did you ever get those so backwards and meant to kill them? You're not supposed to make them suffer. You're supposed to take care of them and not make them suffer needlessly. Keep them comfortable. If you like them, you can help keep them comfortable if you want. But like, you're like, here, have a pillow to lay on. What? Are you cold in your blanket? You feel like you're cold on the ground, laying around your pillow. You a homeless person? Here, take a fucking blanket. Oh my God, starving person. Quick, give him some food. Okay. No, I'm not saying homeless people are witches. Okay. I'm saying, follow me. I have mental illness. Back then, that's a witch. Okay? You're confused what a witch actually is. Ew. I really thought they had demons in their head. Or something. They know shit they're not supposed to know. Some people like that can be like, oh my god, this was somebody's grandmother's. And that grandmother loved this thing so much. Look at this thing. What is it? Oh my god. I guess that lady kept that fucking herb all the years. I didn't want to pick up when I started doing that. I'm sorry. So, you know, do you get it though? Do you get it? Some people who are have some mental illness or diagnoses like that have those abilities like that. Some of them do. I'm not saying everybody like that does. I'm not saying we're all like that. I'm not saying it's like that. Okay? You want to hear something funny that kind of supports that? I got kidnapped into a mental institution against my will for a 72-hour hold. They just was a 72-hour hold. Call me psychotic. I'm not psychotic. I have multiple personalities. In fact, like dissociative identity disorder type shit from that one fucking movie, like that one guy, except like, you know, like fucking ate that shit up, dramatize it around, glamorize it. I'm not sure if Hollywood was trying to prophesy me or fucking make fun of me with that. I really don't know. Was it trying to be insulting? The guy was a monster. Fucking dicks. Was it trying to make people like scared of people like me? Is that what they're trying to do with that shit? Or are they just confused in the government in Hollywood? I'm not saying they're connected per se. I'm saying they all know each other. We all know each other. We know where the government's at. It's all around us. We are the government. It's supposed to be. People upstairs. Hey, we're in the street. Yeah. But you thought I'd go another way with that? No. Up with America. I'm not saying I'm down with the government. That would be like down with America, right? Fuck that. No. Up with America. Land of the free. Home of the brave. I mean, we are brave. Look at our fucking history. We got good history. Throwing our brave people away to like help other people being picked on and shit. Yeah. We take chances going to the stores, bring refugees fucking food and shit. We're out there searching the seas for like lost people off of boats. At the same time, we're out there, you know, fucking up these rich guys' plans and like monopolize their little towns and villages and other people there around them and shit. We're out there fucking up their plans and shit. And like other religious people, they got a bunch of religious people together to like hate on us like publicly. And it's just like spread. Like, people hate us so much. Oh, look at that shit. Yeah, I mean, you know, we have to fight over money. But it don't mean like, you know, boys out there picking on little guys. Don't mean we're gonna help the little guys. Doesn't hurt to make a little money while you're helping a little guy. I mean, especially if you steal from a bully, it seems like it should be fair. I'm just saying. It's not that bad of a plan, but I thought it was a good idea. Sorry. You know, you can forgive a couple of ex-presidents and, you know, some little infractions or similar things like that. I mean, but just trying to help the nation. You know, don't hate a guy because he put a little bit in his pocket. I mean, he's trying to help or some shit like that. I thought. Not sure which one it was. Probably not the one you're thinking of. He's a great guy. What the hell? Maybe that's why his driver shot him in the fucking head. I don't know. Maybe I got the wrong guy. Maybe I'm mixing up incidents. Fuck. Oh my god. My mental illness has got my fucking abilities so fucking fucked. What's going on, man? You know, sometimes I just think. Sometimes I just wish I was like out there in space. Aliens. out with aliens and like fighting all aliens at once. That's what we're doing. Fighting all aliens at once. You gotta find an alien friend. Show us shit different than our shit. We want to like, figure out some different technology that's like, different than what we can make. We want to like search for something, figure out some better shit. Maybe, or maybe like be impressed with us somehow. And be like, hey, y'all are cool. Let's be friends. What do y'all got to get rid of that you don't really care about too much? Let's see what we got. Something we can trade. You know, something of no value. We got something of no value. What should we make do? If you like what I got, if you don't know that me, but if you love that shit, tell me just perfect type of trade. What do you got that you hate that we need? And what do we got that we hate that you need? When you want to take anything from me that you love, return to that. It's not what you do to any species. What if they want something you love? What do you got? What was the thing that they loved that they wanted? How many did I love it? Is there consideration to take into consideration? Factors to take into consideration if such a thing is ever to be ruminated upon. You gotta be confident about your decisions. Responsible? Yes. You have a lot of responsibility for ensuring safety and sanctity of your future genetic line for the betterment of the species in its entirety. At the end of time, whichever one of us has the most empathy gets a prize. That's the winner. But we don't want to be there now. Humanity is supposed to get towards that. But you don't want to be that guy. Because you believe something really horrible about him. It's actually not true. Okay? It's not true. I don't think. I'm not sure exactly what his story is. I know it can help me figure it out. Part of that will help me figure that all out. It's one more thing I haven't figured out is that
Smoke a cigarette with you.
The rest of that story too. Okay, there's no one thing I know about that. What?
I'll smoke a cigarette with you.
There's smoke on the
Can I sit there?
Yes, you can sit here. Just get on. Check on my ass. Trina, I'm on you.
Here.
You toss me a cigarette? Thank you. I got one right here. Thank you.
There's the weed.
I feel my shed.
Oh.
Hey, check this out. You gotta check this out. It's called ice cream cookies. This is legal in Kentucky. It's got THCA in it. It is legal cannabis, right? It's probably the best stuff I can get at the pit stop right now in my hometown. It's not bad. They sell better shit in Paducah 50 miles away at one store.
I might go to the hospital.
I can go across the bridge and get the real shit, but I can't bring it back across with me and be a federal fucking charge. It's legal.
Here, baby.
You know what? Even if it's legal in 2 different states, shut the fuck. I don't have a fucking lighter. I'd be like my cigarette if I had one. Thank you. Toss me a lighter. Thank you. Sorry. I'm trying to get it recorded. What? Ow. Oh, fuck. Ow. Shit. I just cracked it first anyway. So anyway. I don't smoke non-filters. Usually, I don't like the tobacco coming out my mouth. But like that cigarette's broken. Fuck that filter. I'm turning around and smoking over.
Oh, God.
I'm
gonna drive myself to the hospital in a bit.
I take them and twist it in sometimes and take the little bit of tobacco out of the filter. It's still stuck in the filter or whatever the fuck. Or like turn it down if it broke like in the middle or something. Think of like the filter. Like if your filter has about the width of the cigarette, or the paper past the filter, turn it off there. Dump the tobacco out. It's in your cigarette.
I'm driving myself to the hospital.
Twist it like this. Stick it inside of that. Leave the outside gently to like sort of like water seal that little crack. Cause like that's how you fix that cigarette that you broke. Technically, if you want to fix that cigarette, you shut the fuck up and leave me alone. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm making a movie. I can't do anything other than sit and fucking out of the garage. But you want from me? I'm sorry.
I'm going to drive myself to the hospital.
Go, please take the truck. Go. Careful, it's got a bird's nest under the hood. I'm not take it. I never took that. Don't. It's just a hospital. 1/4 mile away. 1/4 mile away. The truck. Hey, wait, you've been driving the truck around a bunch? You've been driving the truck, have you guys? Have you ever been in the truck?
I drove to the pit stop.
Don't drive the truck. It's got a fucking bird's nest under the hood. No, it's got no. How long ago did you drive it? How long ago did you drive it?
Just a few minutes ago.
Okay, my town is like population less than 700. Okay.
I'll go in. Love you.
Be pretty high. Set this shit on fire. Okay, pepper ignites it like 450 bucks. Okay. There's a bird's nest, some straw, and grass, and like feathers. No, wait, no feathers in there yet. He's not really living here. He ain't laid no eggs. He's building a nest in there. He's building a nest in there. Starts laying eggs in it. Stop driving that motherfucker. Put it up in check stands. Let the bird have his place. I love animals. Brothers and sisters. Fuck that fucking truck. I don't know nowhere. I got a plane. I can buy cheap POS. When I was wrong, I can fix it. Or my son can. Or she's in jail. Like, tell him exactly how to do it. And he can do it for me. He's in jail. But he's really good at that shit. He's fucking. Or he's just, just fucking, I don't know why. Make a gas. A couple gases. Well, yeah, I don't know specifically what it is. I got a whole list of like probabilities, I'm not exactly sure what it is. I'm not sure if he's like trying to be like a criminal mind, like me. Or he's just like getting a buzz and like he's just trying to have fun. I'm not sure if he's just trying to be cool to his friends. I'm not sure if he's doing it to make money. I'm not sure if he's doing it for entertainment. I'm not sure if he's doing it for thrill. I'm not sure if he's doing it to get a girl. I'm not sure if he's doing it to fuck his life on purpose. And I'm not sure if he's doing it because he can't help it. Because of his fucking, what he got from me genetically and his mother. I'm not a genetic freak. I'm just accidentally too smart. Everybody can be smart. You know what being smart is? You know what smart is? what a smart mind really is? A smart mind is the power behind a smart mouth. Find a smart mouth motherfucker. You found a smart-minded motherfucker. A little bit, maybe. It takes a little bit of smart mind. But quick like that shit. Right, I think. Theory. Not proven. My theory. I got some theories. So like, my kids, I seen his first fucking car he stole. He was about to go to, he's not even a fucking drug addict, really. He smokes weed. Told me he does fentanyl, like, on purpose. You do that on purpose? You fentanyl on purpose? I didn't understand that. Fentanyl on purpose? I hate fentanyl. They stick that shit in my fucking meth to kill my people on purpose. And you like that shit? I like the other shit. The shit you like, to me, is cut. To me, it's cut. You're addicted to cut? What? You're addicted to the fucking cut. Little twerp, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why'd you get addicted to the cut? It boggles my mind. Like I was like, hey, we got mounds of dope over here, we got mounds of cut over there, just do whatever the fuck you want. It ain't like that. It never has been like that. Yes, I was a meth cook. I was cooking for myself. Maybe sometimes I took my filters somewhere to people's houses and like, hey guys, I got some dope and some filters, rinse, I got nowhere to sleep. I'm hungry. I got money, but I got like all this shit that you guys all like pay money for. I don't want your money. Can I just like chill with you guys until you get tired of me? Like, yeah, come on over, hang out with us. She's cool, dude. I'll be there. I show up, chill out, do all the dope, and then we rinse the filters, and we do all that dope too. And wherever that fucking shit is, I go to sleep somewhere. And you know what? When I wake up, I eat a lot. I might sleep. Hell, dude. Whatever the fuck anyone wants to go to sleep, I'm like, I'm eat whatever. If you want to eat before you sleep, you can. It's not like there's rules or anything. Okay, so. So this is really harsh in the throat. It doesn't have, it's not that effective. It doesn't have the real shit in it. It's really fucking hard in your throat. You? Oh. Cola. Look, there's a brown. That's new. Oh, cola. So. You ever do that to yourself? Sorry, I'm laughing. Trying not to laugh. Am I good at it? You ever said like Max Headroom type the little head in the box of the VR guy? Max Headroom. Tim Headroom. On my head's in a box. Let's go. Whatever. Remember that guy? Tim Headroom. I want like see like a if we ever like make a little box with like a three-dimensional like a little three-dimensional like you ever see like a like a cardboard box, you know? Cardboard box. And like tip it on its side, right? If you could like make a little like three-dimensional like holographic like head pop up in that box of my head, Tim head box. Have it like connected to like a have it like the whatever like the picture it shows in there like of the head talking or whatever like make it like simulate like a three-dimensional head in the box talking with like projectors inside the box, you know. different angles. You know, when you put like a fine mist of some type of substance to particulate the air inside that area, so that all the beams show up and then all those particulates floating in there. Not real thick, real thin, real tiny, spaced out far enough so that it's not like blocking shit, light from lighting all the other pieces up. Can you do that? Where do you put the projectors? Just on the bottom? Bottom top. Both sides too? How about the back? How about front corner? Like along the top of the box in the center. Pointed at that bottom corner. How about from the bottom all the way across in the center? That kind of pointed like at the upper corner across the box. Stand like that. Where you put it in the corners? Where you put the projectors in that little box? To make that little simulated 3D head in the box. Connect to a computer to control that shit, right? You need to control that shit, right? Get an AI, one of those like an AI chatbot type things. Program it to be like, what do you think? It's gonna be fucked up. You're gonna be fucked up weird shit. Like, you can make a Tim head say you want. Program it whatever the fuck you want in that motherfucker. You can like make a Tim head and say you want. So like, I can record him saying anything ever again. If you make like a box like that, make a Tim head, you can make me say anything you want on that box. You already got that technology, but it doesn't look like a 3D, like a, you know, puts it on a screen, it's flat. You can't like, it's not like a 3D head in a box. Like cool, like 3D fucking, hey, look, a 3D head in a box, you know? Like, why don't you take that shit and do it like that? It's much cooler, right? It just seems like it would be, to me, it seems like it'd be much cooler. I don't know. I'm not really quite sure what cool is precisely. I wish you didn't have to fucking smoke this shit. If, you know, to be able to, seek answers from the online, or be able to talk to others, other angels, or if I wish to talk to a demon, I don't want to be actually talking to the demons. I mean, what's that in your mind? But, I know I've had them. I had Legion in me once for quite a while. Years, in fact. Well, shit, how'd you get Legion in your head? You cut yourself 700 times in a day. Because you're angry and pissed and hurt and confused and frustrated. Do it for all those reasons at once. Like that. In secret, like in a room by yourself. Get naked and do it. You can't do it any other way. You can't expose that much skin at once without taking off all your clothes and certain pants. And then I had cuts everywhere. Wait, 700 cuts is what it takes, precisely. I did it 785 times. I did. I got extra credit. I was fully inhabited. Fully inhabited. What's the difference? Well, you can be partially inhabited by Legion. You can be touched by Legion. You can be partially inhabited by Legion. You can be fully inhabited by Legion. No. The worst thing ever. If this ever happens to you, the world either has to kill you or, like, check this out. Vampires come out, the world works and eat everybody. If the person ever gets, like, 7 times Legion possessed, they, like, literally gain, like, superpowers, like, throw fire and shit. But if you think about that, how many cuts that is on the human body, and they would have to do it for those reasons, specifically to themselves in secret. Okay? Is how the symbology patterns of that magic work. You cannot do it to someone against their will. You can't do that to someone against their will. Someone has to do that to themselves for their own reasons. And they're usually not thinking about that when they do it. I'll tell you that right now. They're not considering what the fuck they're doing, in fact. Really. I'm not sure if that's part of it or not. I don't know if you can do the shit on purpose. I don't know. I really don't know. I know I didn't do it on purpose. That's what I know. I know what happened. That's what I know. I know I was inhabited by Legion. I was inhabited by the multitude demon. He's got multiple personalities. So now you think I become the Legion demon in the afterlife? No. Legion has a job he was assigned to. He's assigned to be the demon. Somebody has to take that job. Nobody wants to do that job. If you get assigned to that job, you did something wrong, you're punished to that job. You're punished to that job. Nobody up there wants that fucking job. Okay? Nobody does. Wants that job. It's a punishment. And no, they're not like something because they got sent to hell and they're burning. That is a misconception. If you think the demon is burning in hell with you, you're wrong. If you think he's going to hell with you for getting you to do bad things, he did not do them, you did. You think he's gonna go down there for like tempting you? I tempted you. It's my job to tempt you. He was assigned to that, you damn it, man. He says, hey, look how cool that shit is. But you should not do that. It's a job. See that shit? Don't do it. You think demons tell you to do shit? I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't. If I was a demon, I would like to think that I would be like, so against that. If I had to be assigned that job, I'd be so against that. You know? I'd be so against telling someone to hurt someone or anything like that. Okay? I am not a demon. Do not misunderstand. You are superstitious, supernatural beings. Do you know the difference between your supernatural beings? Do you know what dyads are? Do you know what a werewolf is, in fact? Do you know what a werewolf's traits truly are? Can werewolves go in the sun for real? Are they really scared of the sun? Do they really have to hide in the dark? Do they really offended by garlic? Is all that fucking rumors? Which ones are true? Which ones are false? I even know all. Yeah, there's one. There's one on Earth. One. There's been only one. Ever. She's, I think, beautiful. It is still a he. When I seen the vampire, she was beautiful. I thought I was suspicious, like, assumed, like, yeah, he was different than everybody else. I knew it off the bat. I was like, that dude's different. That dude's different. He's just like everybody else, but he's different somehow. Like, I knew it when I seen him. I was like, I know that guy is different. He's different than everybody else. What is that difference? What the fuck is that? He was cool as Bob. He seemed like, you know, a very troubled individual, very harmless, very nice. I mean, way less dangerous than me. Like, this motherfucker couldn't fucking. This dude couldn't fight his way out of Wet Pepper's sack. Okay. Think that about Billy Bob. He's a really nice guy. Really is. I mean, he can do some weird things that just like, oh, that's strange. You ever see some shit like that? Like, holy cow, did you see that? Oh, scared. That's how people who do not understand the science of the universe That's what they misunderstand when they see anything like that at all. If they see someone like shoot a fucking flame out of their fucking finger and light a cigarette with it, they think, oh my god, that's a badass trick. Magic is real. Sometimes. Everything you see on those magic shows is going to be a trick. It's a trick. No, it's actually real. Some of my brothers are actually like, you. I don't know how they fucking figured it out. I don't know how they figured it out, but they did. And people do. Occasionally, time to time. They do. Fucking. Yes, they do. You heard of a guy named Merlin? He invented a thing called a staff of power. Do you know what that Merlin staff of power really was? It's a big fucking stick. You take a stick, you take a stone, and like a rock like that, sit around, sit somewhere like where there's like, out in the middle, like somewhere, like town square. We'll put the rock over here. There's a rock over there. There's a rock. Who said there's a rock? There's a rock. I said there's a rock. Well, there's a rock. What's wrong with it? There's a rock there. It's a big rock. There's not supposed to be no big rocks here. It's town square. Who put the rock there? I don't care. I'll get rid of it. He's got this walking stick. 7.7. I forgot exactly what the measurement unit was at the time. 7.7 of those long. I think it's our feet, really. 7.7 feet long. Right? Maybe some Britain, I think not. Yes, Britain. 7.7 feet long. Right, sure. So, our wizard Merlin, the legendary greatest wizard of all time, he made a staff 7.7 feet long. I'm not sure exactly what element he made it out of. I would assume he figured out some type of form of like aluminum or fucking titanium, like tungsten or something. Magnetungsten. Magnetanium. Aluminotungsten. Aluminotanium. What? Are those alloys that exist for real? I mean, why? Does that? Would that be cool alloy? Would that be a good alloy or not? Would it be strong or light? Would they be strong and light? Those type of things like that? Would all those be strong and light? Would it? Maybe. Would it even be able to be amalgamated together at all? With that, that metallurgical process, after they take the ores and reduce it somehow with some type of chemistry process to extract the element from the, oxidized state that it's held in the crystal formation within the stone of the ores that we dig out of the ground, in a lot of different caves and mountains and stuff that we dig our elements out of. That's where we get our elements, from different ores we dig out of the planets. There's not really many naturally occurring elements on, planets. Like chunks. There are, places like, asteroid belts. Sometimes we can find more too. Maybe. But on Earth, it's all, been oxidized. Because of the oxygen in the air and the reactivity of oxygen, it likes to bond up fucking everything. Oxygen is a lot like me. It's very lonely. It likes to bond. Yes. If oxygen cannot find anything else to bond with, it will bond with itself. Symbolic. It's fuck, right? Symbolic. We're like the oxygen atom. Yahweh is like the carbon atom because he's in every living thing at once. He is the life force. He's a mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, bro. But he's the Miss Lorian. You know, the Hebrew name for the midichlorians. He's the ultimate master, the ultimate wizard, the top dog in the universe. You know what I'm talking about. The creator and the kid. Those are real people too. The creator of the universe. He's the guy that look, I don't make prophecies. I want to say he's the guy at the end of time that created the universe, the beginning of it. Right. I want to say that. You know, that Bible's real. And I don't know why everybody's fighting each other. We all descended from the same exact genetic stock. And you know, you all share, everybody on earth shares common ancestors. A bunch of them, more than like the half a dozen that you know from the Bible. Like, seriously. And you've heard of a lot more of them. You just don't know you've heard of them. They were actually different people at once. They got famous for something, and they got like so famous with it, like their fame grew and grew, and it just got so big, like after generations, you know, centuries and centuries, and thousands of years later, like that fame from like the dude that invented fire, he became like eventually the fire god. Right? You see how that worked? Yes. That's how it works down through the ages. Somebody gets super famous for something, it's going to be a god. George Washington in 1,000 years. With the guy that made America, or something. I'm not sure exactly what they'll say in 1,000 years about a guy. It might be something like that. We all share common ancestors in the book. There's a bunch in the book, more than just freaking Adam. More than just Adam and Noah. More than just Adam and Noah and Abraham. It's King Tut too. King Tut. Who is it? No, I take that back. I think King Tut was there. King Tut was the, you know, the firstborn son of Pharaoh that got killed. Sorry. Child king died. He wasn't the king. He was the son of a king. They weren't like following the orders of a kid. I mean, like they followed his orders because he was the son of the king, yes, but, you know, when he died and they buried him, to memorialize him as a king because he was destined to be a king. Did you not get that part? He wasn't actually that normal, but it's on his own because his parents were dead or gone or some shit. Like when like a kid on his own being a king. Get that right about King Tut. Did you ever notice that in your Egyptian writings and stuff? Did you guys ever notice that stuff? Did they ever write about that at all in there? Did they? I'm sure they had to have at some point, because like I wouldn't be thinking that a group of people who could be like, you know, hey, we're like, we understand how the universe works, and we're using magic. We don't like your God because he puts limits on our magic. He don't let us do certain things with it. Okay? He don't let us kill people with our magic. He don't let us like cast fire with our magic. Yes, he does. He'll let me do that. I know how he'll let me do that. I know lots of ways he'll let me do that. He just won't let it make it fly out of my fucking hands at somebody like across the street. No! I don't want to fire breath at people. Like I had problems with indigestion bad enough. Okay? But, we don't gotta let you go to the elf now. We're not God. We need the Adonai. if it's some type of accident in fruits, and it really is an accident, like an honest fucking accident, like a real, actually honest accident, like a real accident. Like you can't like intention accident. Symbology's not there. Intention, will, symbology, magic, something, it all goes together. Right? Okay, you with me so far? Yes. Okay. Good. So it has to be an actual accident. Okay. Hey. Something happens, you get fucked up on accident. You gotta like, you know what I mean? Like, hey. Yeah, your God said it was okay to give you a second chance. And sometimes I'll even let you fucking remember it. It might do change your world. But the thing is, there's no way you can ever prove it because they erase it from reality. Never erase it. Keep the actions. We'll put you back right before it happened. See, no problem. You talking about paradox? What? Yeah. Exactly like that. They had that technology with their fucking mind. Yes, collectively as a whole, yes. They had that technology with their mind. Mental technology. And it grows in us to like suddenly like start developing and manifesting in very obvious manners. So like, you know, based on science though, it's not like there's like a ethereal evil spirit that'll like fall out of anything and like be all mean to shit or nothing. It's not that kind of like scary movie, man. Okay. It's not. It's because I said some scary things like a vampire. I got a sick commercial for a vampire. 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 Diet of a vampire. Oh yeah, he drinks the best shit, man. No, it's not poop. He drinks blood, yo. Why not? It's a nice warm beverage. Everybody likes a nice warm beverage, right? Yeah, I bet you do. Who likes a nice warm beverage on a nice cold day? Nice warm blood. Not human blood. That's evil. We're sentient. I can understand, like, you eat burgers, right? Some of you eat bacon. Some of you don't eat bacon. I prefer to not eat bacon. I like chicken. I like turkey. I like quail. I've never had like anything like dove or anything like that. Like I'm not. Quail's not as far as I'd go. I'm not like, you know, I don't think people, do people actually eat ostrich? Like that seems like it would just be gross. You know, I'm just, you know, I stick with the basics. Chicken, turkey, maybe a quail if I can catch one. But you know, humans should not live on that diet. Salmonella, bad. Can't be drinking bird blood. Salmonella in it. You know, not being a human, it should kill you. Duh. You can't live on that shit. Don't try being vampires if you're not really a vampire. Okay? Okay. So, it will kill you trying to live a vampire's diet. Okay? They don't eat people. They want you to think they do, so you don't fuck with them because you're really fucked up in the head and really weak. He is. Seems that way to me. I seen him. I know the truth of him at once. Yeah. He's different. I talked to him a few times. He's kind of hard to have conversations with because he's. I'm not sure exactly what his diagnosis was. It's not my business to share that. I'll just say it's not my place. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Reasons, privacy, HIPAA. Not my place. I can inform you about the general situation of where I was at in my story. But I will not share anything else about him or this mental institution where I was supposed to do a 72-hour hold. It ended up being a 2-week fucking, it wasn't 72 hours. Not at all. They said, no, it's not 72 hours. It's 2 weeks later, okay to go home. Who made you think it's 72 hours? There's no such thing as you get out in 72 hours. You were put here. They said you were psychotic. We gotta treat you till you're not psychotic by our standards. And we don't believe shit you fucking say. And everything you say, we fucking trash what you say, especially if it disagrees with our fucking sorcery. Bitch. Especially if it disagrees with our sorcery. We will fucking think you're crazy. We will fucking shove you full of your own magic potions, goddammit. We will fucking stop that shit. No. We know what your powers are. We're out to stifle you. You're not gonna make us grow. We're gonna stop you. We're against you on all your purposes. You're a sorcerer. Only know our way. Our way is the best. Don't you know that? You're supposed to want to live a long time. Don't you know that? You're not going to like die forever. This is not real. Don't you understand that? You're listening to me. You're all fucking crazy. We're sorcerers. We know everything there is to know about science. We're sorcerers. We know it all. We've studied it. We're good at it. We know everything there is to know about your fucking body. We can fix anything that's wrong with you. We can extend your life with our fucking what you call magic. We call it science. And we'll make you fucking make all your fucking shit. It's like make all your shit fucking fairy tale. And like so hard to believe. We'll make it all hard to believe. Don't believe any of that shit's real ever. They'll never believe that's real. And you try to show them it's real, they'll say, it's a trick of some kind. It's a trick. Dude, you're trying to make money. He's trying to fame and fortune. It's some kind of trick, man. It's some kind of trick. Trick. Sometimes it is. Most of the time it is. Most of the time it is. Every now and then you're gonna run into that one every last motherfucker who figured out some weird shit. I was like, hey, check out this fucking hollow tube I've got with a vacuum in it, right? And it's got like a kilo of fucking. Oh no. That would be a kilo. No, not from Great Britain. No, it would not be a kilo of mercury inside that vacuum-filled tube. That 7.7 foot long staff would not have a kilo of mercury in it. No, by no means. It will be some other holy numeral of my own measurement system. Some type of that unit of that substance that I need for that purpose. That flowing metal that just flows through the vacuum so well. You know, it doesn't matter if there's like little support bar in the way. It'll just flow right past that shit, man. Or you can support that fucking hollow tube inside with that vacuum inside, so like that thin ass tube don't fucking squish in. You know, it exteriorizes that tube. Those little support things in there, all wherever you fucking need them at, wherever you think they fucking go. You know, those little rods that you put across to like reinforce your tube, all the way down through it. You know, see when you cap the ends. Cap one of them, put fucking mercury in there, cap the other end, suck that air out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure how long I've been lying. I don't know how cross it is. I'm sure the measurement system is some like one of those numbers out of the Old Testament. Something probably like a 7 in it, or like a, you know, because there's factors of 1 and like 10,000. You know, you got your holy numbers, 7. You got numbers like 40 in there. For reasons. You got number 666 in there for a lot of scientific reasons. You got number 7 in there for like so many reasons. And it's all scientific. A lot of like universal like shit in science works out like the throughout history. Almighty powerful. And those are different measurement systems used throughout the time. And you know, who's to make stories of time. So he kind of raised it to like humanity's purposes, just to like, you know, make it like all this fucking like, hey, you know, I made a 7.7 foot long staff for a vacuum, put some mercury inside, kept the ends. I take that thing, shit. I take that fucking thing, I take it like this, right? That's really as hard as I can. Whoop! That fucking mercury goes from this end of the tube to this end of the tube and hits that fucking bottom down there. If there's a stone underneath the end of that fucking tube, my bird's gonna go. Merlin invented the staff of power. Now you can too be a wizard. Hey, that stone. You know, stone, you get rid of it? Yeah, alright, I'll get rid for you. What? Staff of power. He was the shit. Yeah, they thought he was the shit, man. Oh, dude, you see that dude? He's got magic. Yeah, see shit, yeah, motherfucker. He got this idea, right, for this weapon. You take these like two little short sword handles, put a little like a chain in between them, just like wide enough for his fucking hand, right? Just so like you can have like a little bit on either side. You hold the chain, so you got like a little bit, just like a half a link or a link hanging out, right? So you got like a little handle, like a long dagger, really, not a short sword. Super sharp. Let her over there. Super sharpen it up. What do you want me to say? 0.7 feet long or 7.7 inches long? Not sure exactly which way you want to go about that one. Well, we use both systems here. We want to do 7 inches plus 7 centimeters. Let go chain across your hand. You want the chain just to go, go across your hand. That's the length of it. Or you can go twice across your hand. Yeah. Check this out. You can take one hand and like take the chain and like have it like you got one handle and sword up sticking out the top, right? So this chain hanging at the bottom of your hand, take to a handle at the bottom of a similar knife you're holding. Take it from the thing. And swing it sideways like this, and that chain will wrap around your fucking hand. And the chain coming down the bottom of the knife will wrap around your hand, right? And so chain around your hand, and then there's like a sword tip, right? A sword here. And you can let go of that sword and fall out of your hand, right? Because the one that's in your hand has got this chain around it, and the sword tip's up here because you did this one. You had two in your hand, and you take it and you swing that fucking thing like this, so that the chain goes around your hand like this, brings that sword tip. When your thing goes up like this, you can let go of that sword hold. And when that chain goes like this, that sword will come down. The chain's back side of your hand. That sword end right here, the handle, the sword, the handle will fall into your hand. You can grab the handle and have a sword straight down. And that fucking other thing is up here. And you swing that motherfucker around and you go, wow. Looks badass. Okay, it just looks badass. It just looks badass. You can probably lay the chain across your hand, let that dagger hang down on either side, hold the fucking chains like this, and you can take and go. You can take it back, you can hang it down here, you take it and just go, what? Like this, and like swing it down like this to get one of those chains to go like this, while the other one is straight up in the air, and you can take a thing and make it like fucking like this, right? It's sort of like a helicopter type effect, you know, what type of thing. Yeah, I figured that fucking thing out. I mean, it was sockets first. Practice with sockets. Chain connected by socket. Just take 2 sockets connected by chain. Big ass sockets. Deep well. Inch size bolt. Got one the chain. Got one really good. That's a good toy to play with. Right there, right hand. This is when you got a hand to catch. Yeah, you got the fucking socket. That socket goes in your hand. It's like a metal ball you can grab a hold of. If you got a hand big enough, you might need a small socket. I got big hands. It's like, can you fix that? I'm gonna pass it straight. Do my body, please. Can you fix my hands? Make them smaller for me. Yes. Your doctors do surgery, right? Yeah. Gotcha. Fuck yeah. I'll figure that shit out. I'll figure that price out. I'll put it on YouTube. If I can get video of it, I'll let you film that surgery. I will pay them to do that shit to me and let you see it live on YouTube or whatever the fuck you want to watch it. Not live. Record it on YouTube. If I can do live on pay-per-view, I'll fucking do that shit too. Come on, take the sorcery and change me into a woman with it. I need that all the way. Every single part of my body, every single facet of me. Starting with my fucking face, okay? This is my face. My face. Give me a fucking woman face perfectly. I don't care if you gotta change my fucking... You're not changing my fucking head. You're not fucking with my brain, my cranium. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not going like anything above. How would you do that? Can you do that right down in your brain? Can you modify the brow? Can you just put this part here? Can you modify that without fucking up your brain? What is up here? Right here. This base that goes up this time here. Can you modify that part of your skull install. To your eye socket, you know. You modified that part. That bitch. Just makes me have like a wider fucking base. I think. It seems like it sticks out. Like for like angle. As I said, it sticks out too far right there. It seems like if the angle was smooth off, I'd be like more feminine looking. I have to be like sharp angles. Maybe like so just like ugly manish. It's just, my face is just all wrong. Like there's, I can tell you a bunch of different places where you can just look. I can whittle over you. I can wash it out of clay. I know what my face is supposed to look like. Then I pare it down. I can trim my goatee, make it look nice. I like it. I hate my fucking body hair. All of it. All of it. Can you get it all removed? How much that could cost? I'll film that shit too. That's sorcery. You strike sorcery on TV. Yes. Can you medically remove my body hair? Can you do that with your sorcery? Sorceries, huh? You need medical technology, like to extend people's lives with your fucking science. Just sorcery. Nothing wrong with it. You're a victim of that. You're a victim of sorcery. Not being a sorcerer. Just want to program society to their way. Because they love their way. They think their way is the best way. And it may be the best way for them. That's fine. You can have your sorcery. That's what you believe. That's fine. Write a book. Write a book about you. Tell everybody how wrong you are. You're already hell for this. You think you are anyway. Fucking assholes. We're gonna fuck with your head so hard throughout time. Every chance we get, we're gonna fuck with you. Pick all your shit apart. Tell me how we're real instead of you. We're gonna do that shit to people for real. We're gonna tear apart your science. It is fucking magic. You hear me? It's magic. No science, it's magic. Magic. We're magicians. This is the magic world. There's an almighty God. He makes you all powerful wizard. You can be the hero. There's a Messiah coming, for crying out loud. What's wrong with you people? Do you not see the epic story of heroism for humanity that your universe creator has planned for you guys? Like, why are you trying to like fuck up like the project that we've been working on for like, you know, multiple systems that we've been inhabited in? Where do you think your fucking gods supposed to come from? They were in the genetic line, you know, like Abraham. Abraham, yeah. Nimrod. No, Nimrod's son. Nimrod's son. Nimrod's son. Yeah. It wasn't Nimrod. You know, the guy, his kid. He said, yeah, I'm gonna die. Tell me that kid is me. Tell that. Just tell that. You're pregnant, baby. You're taken care of. I'm dying. I can't protect you when I'm wrong. You gotta tell him. My husband died, but I am pregnant with you. So you're pregnant, baby. I know it. I know you're fucking pregnant. And I know you're pregnant. I did it 3 days ago. I fucking know you're pregnant. I know it. I found out. You're pregnant. It's great news. Great. But everybody's trying to kill me because I think some weird shit with magic, and they're scared of it. Kill me for it, and it's tarnished my reputation for all time. I want you to be protected. It's gonna fuck with people's heads. We're like, it was fuck for all time. You know, where that? You gotta hold that shit up in the afterlife just because you look bad in history. Okay. To all your people, all our famous ancestors, but like gods. We're all famous anyway. We're all famous anyway. We've all heard of Anubis. We've all heard of Osiris. We have. I said a bunch of them the other day. In a row. I called the gods. All of them. Oh, I met a couple out. I did. Oh, I left out a couple. I did. Ooh, I left out my favorite one. These not Zeus. I just said, best not. I mean, spell the words. Not Zeus. Zeus was a famous guy too. You know the new god of lightning is in history? Benjamin Franklin. God of freedom. American gods. We have our American gods. Our legendary heroes. Our legendary heroes. Those are all legendary gods. Other countries have their own gods. I'm sure whatever country Bin Laden came from, like if that country's, that nation's still around, those, whoever his people are that had the same amount of faith as him, I'm sure like 1,000 years from now, they're gonna say he was like a very significant figure in their history at some point for something. I'm not sure what his name's gonna be, tarnished into or turned into, promoted into, whatever, however, like different groups of people like like something can go down through history sometimes, and be like ultimately like hated and loved, or like sometimes it gets famous and sometimes it's just it's like a pulse sometimes. But even during the Dark Ages, even during that time, there was still at least 144,000 people who knew beyond a shadow of a doubt in their mind, and you never could convince them of anything else ever, that Yahweh is God. That's it. That's what that number means. There's always at least 144,000 of those. It's symbolic for that reason. You know, get that from the book. Do you understand about, did I mention? No, I didn't. I did not mention how the Bible can tell you how to interpret all that prophetic stuff in there. Like all that biblical imagery for the prophecies. It's like, yeah, it's like the beast and eating the head, all shit, and all shit means this means this means that. There's another one that you had a dream, and there was a bunch of like keep a secret, like shield the book to the end of time. Guy had a dream about a bug, and when not we know about it to the time, like prophecy, testament, right? That book he was talking about is my book about all the science you never figure out. It's the basic foundation to where you discover all that shit. Like a bunch of fucking crazy ass fucking sound theories that later on the road factor in all that shit later. It's a puzzle box for the rest of your technological advancement until the end of time, until we evaluate the system and the other system that we came from, where our ancestors are still living at in their natural state. Our ancestors are very similar to us. We know our destiny is to become a whole bunch of different alien races who are all a little different. So we differentiate ourselves slightly through natural reproduction. That's how we modify ourselves, humans. Modify the fuck out of other animals if you want. They don't have the same type of psionic activity, maybe. So that's maybe not so bad to modify them on purpose genetically. Because a lot of them get born and extinct a lot. But our species keep going forever and ever. We don't let ourselves we're trying to evolve. We're evolving specifically on purpose to be for a purpose, because when you get done evolving, it's the reason you don't exist anyway. If our race dies out, all the other alien races in the universe are trying to kill us, they die out too, poor bastards. Don't they understand it? No, they don't. The fuck is wrong with them? They don't understand. They don't give a shit. They don't recognize anything other than themselves as actually having anything of value. They don't even value themselves. No, they don't. The queen looks at the hive like, oh my god, there's too many of them, I can't feed them all. They're never gonna find it. They're never gonna find food. They're all gonna fucking starve to death or start eating each other. I don't want to see them do that. They're gonna die. They're all gonna die, fuck. Oh my god, they're all gonna die. And I have to watch it all. I don't wanna watch my baby die. Fuck that shit. Go make war. Destroy everything you can. Throw your lives away if you have to. Kill each other if you want. Just don't have each other. Ever. She knows they can survive off it. She don't want to see it ever. Not her things too bad with her babies, okay? You don't do that to my mom. You make her watch your babies eat your soda. So, they got that going on. And they're not really, I'm not sure if there's a way to communicate with them. They just don't, they won't communicate with us. destroy us so bad. They all do. They're running from the wall. I think. You're not to take Rick and Morty literally, but it's kind of like that. Do you like the multiversal theory that they present in the cartoon? You know what that was really like the idea of explaining that shit. Like your multiversal theory, like there's a bunch of similarities like ours, and like all whole life, there's like every kind of cosmetic, everything, you know, at the same time, like a million years, there's variation with every little choice you've made. So like, you know, when you're a carpenter, now when you're a doctor, now when you're a fucking lawyer, now when you're a scientist, you know, piano player, school teacher, caretaker, nurse, you know, mechanic, garbage man, all that shit. Man, seamstress, fucking run, dude. Get sticker, welder, grave digger. Rewind. It's not like that. That, in my multiversal theory, you're trying to figure that out. You're going the wrong direction with your multiversal idea. Okay? There's a whole bunch of different one of us. There's only one of us. I'm gonna say some shit about the parallel dimension, opposite genetic expression than you. It's there. There's only like the two universes. And that's not a nice one. It's not. So then you want to go there. You want to go to the other realm. It's like the vampires, werewolves, and all that shit come from. There's like one of each of all the like mythical creatures on our planet. And there's like, they know how to bring the others out if they need to. There's like one of each, and they don't ever want to do that. But they go through life. Go through life. They are human. Okay. And no, I do not live on chicken blood. I love my chickens. That would be an extremely sad sacrifice. I've got like 6, 7 chickens. I've had the same number of chickens. They're the same chickens me and Dad had. They're Dad's chickens. They got names. I love Judy the most. She was the most pitiful. She was the first one that laid an egg. She's got a bucked up butt. I blame myself because I wasn't actually looking in the box on the way home. I don't know if we got her like that, or she got messed up in the box on the way home. And we didn't fuck them up after we got them home, got them out of the box. And like, I held the box. Okay. She had like a foot that was like a fist. I was sorry for her off the bat. As soon as Dad noticed it, I was like, oh my God, I didn't notice that. Like, I love the chicks. I was fucking with them all the time. I was like, oh, hey, chicks. And they didn't really like me because I would pick them up. And I'd get real still. I'd go in there, do a little box with them and sit down and get real still. Wait for them to calm down and stuff, like freaking out in the corner. I tried to pick one up and get it to sit in my lap. They didn't like it when I moved. Sometimes I just pick one up and hold it. And hold his wings to his body carefully. Put his feet on something. Like chickens like to stand on something. They like their feet on something. A bird does not like being off the ground with his feet not on something at all. Birds like to do that unless it's flying. Chickens don't really fly. If you clip their wings, you don't actually damage the chicken. It doesn't feel like its hair being cut off of. That's what wing is like for a chicken. I mean, I wouldn't like try to get like real close to the skin with it. The flight wings, the flight feathers only. If you take out a chicken's wing, you open it up gently after you get it to calmly sit down in your lap. You may have to like gently restrain it like on the middle of its back to make it like stay there. You hold its wings tucked in, so don't flap them and damage them and break them or twist them somehow. In its panic, it will be fine. Birds do panic. If you hold one, it's gonna be panicking constantly. There are some birds you can train to ignore that panic. Some birds ignore that panic pretty good. If you keep one in a cage, it ignores that panic pretty good because it's used to you being its master and feeder and gatekeeper. It's used to you. Don't freak out around here. It's your bird. Loves you. It's yours. Ignores you. It's like that's the best one. The Like I didn't exist. If that boy didn't exist, if that bird didn't exist, I would be starving to death. I'd be locked in here and starving. I just hope nothing happens to that guy. I just hope nothing happens to that guy. I just hope nothing happens to that guy. I hope nothing happens to that guy. And that's what your pet does. That's what's going on in his mind. My food source. I hope nothing happens to it. That's my food source. I hope nothing happens to it. That's my food source. That's my food source. Your cat, your dog, anything, your pet, looking at you. If you're his food source and you're not like mean to it, intentionally causing some type of discomfort or pain, all you're doing is like keeping him close and you're his food source. When your pet is locked in, he loves you because you're his food source. It's not nice to lock an animal in. I know some girls, you don't lock them in, they will walk away from you because reptiles do not understand attachment really that much. They don't. Birds understand attachment. Some mammals understand attachment more than others. You can look at the brain. More like our mind. The brain is structured. Look at an animal's brain. Take any animal's brain. Compare it to our brain. We like say, if the animal's brain was less than our brain, in theory, you know, you say it would be a similar construction. So like a typical calculator and an iPhone. Okay. That's just what it is. The heavenly host, same difference with us. Correct. Okay, go. That's where we get there. That's where we're going. Understand that concept. Humanity. That capability within ourselves. We just go along naturally with our genetic lineage. We don't screw it up too much with our learning of genetic modification technology that's coming out. Oh. So is the interfacing of mechanical technology like computers and stuff with the actual body, biological organism, whatever biological organism you want to put from the machine, you can get that shit. Our dude's got a thing in his mind, puts his mind on a computer. That's fucking awesome. Fuck yeah. I know it sounds like really like bad, cruelty to animals. But hey, if you've got a wounded animal and it's about to die because it's got like a body that's damaged or something, quick, save that animal's mind. Put a bunch of those little fucking chips that Elon Musk got in his mind. Like, oh, it's fucking like cortex and like especially the frontal lobe. Just the frontal lobe. The hemispheres and the frontal lobe. Wouldn't fuck with the cortex and your cerebral shit in the back. That's your like your heartbeat and your fucking, make sure you're breathing, you're not paying attention to breathing. Like that. All that stuff. It's all connected, We're really good inside. Go real far. You get it, right? Yeah. You moving so far? Alright. Cool.
Oh.
We came from another star.
Oh.
That star is 666 light years from here, exactly precisely to the dot. Okay? Okay. It's like that for real. How are you gonna find that star? There's only one. Take that measuring, look around all over the place. Say, hey, what's in the stars? We look around in the sky. You think it's like, you got triangulation, right? You know which one's like how far away? Find the one that's exactly that far away. What direction are we supposed to look in? Can you give us a hint on that? Not really. Might be opposite of this. Orion? Big Dipper? I don't know. Right on the belt, man. There. See what's there. I'm not really sure what's there. It's not really 660 miles away. Pretty sure that constellation is like yeah, well, look. Our ancestors, look kind of like us, kind of like, semi or maybe. You ever think a little cute or something, maybe, or a bit ugly, I'm not sure. Depends on your viewpoint and what your opinions are, and your internal judgments, and what your instincts and motivations, and what your drives are. It's going to define exactly how you see any creature that you find. Human included. Human-like, human-ish. How you feel about your community affects how you interact with others and how you see other species. You don't see that? It does. There's a thing in the book. 10 things. Those 10 things, only important 10 things. About the kid, also the only important 10 things. Right? What's the kid do? He gives you a free pass for fucking up on this Indian. Right? 10 things are the only important thing. Do give you 3 paths. Hey, do those 10 things all the time, but you can. Constantly, all the time, if you can. Do those 10 things. Pay attention to those 2 things. Every day you get a chance to not kill somebody, don't kill them. Right? 10 things. Don't do the 10 things. Do the 10 things. You want to do the 10 things. Hey, stay home on Saturday. How hard is it to stay home on Saturday? Do it in secret. Don't turn around and do it. Just be like, hey, just like, I'm trying to push it out. I'm gonna do this 10 commitment thing. Bro, week straight, precisely. I'm gonna start on like fucking. You know what? I'm gonna get extra credit. I'm gonna stay home on Saturday. And the whole week, I'm not gonna pray to another God. I'm not gonna bow down to anything and be like, you're my God. I'm gonna pray to Yahweh. If I pray, I'm gonna pray to Yahweh. Try to, every time. When I pray, I'm gonna say, hey, thanks for the kid. You know what? For a week, I'm gonna pretend to say, this fucking asshole, this lazy bastard who's sitting on a fucking chair in heaven forever and ever and ever. And tell everybody what the fucking dude, bossy motherfucker, seems entitled. My daddy owns a place. I'm bragging. Your daddy he abandoned your mom. No, not deadbeat daddy, does that say? Did he give her consent? God don't need his permission. I was raped then. So he's a rapist, daddy? He abandoned her. He watched over from heaven, though. Also, now he's a stalker, too? You're giving him bad ideas about heroes, right? No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Look at you fucking idiots. Look at what you've done with your language. How offensive you are. Look what you've done. You've tarnished their reputation. You've turned them into bad things for our culture and kind. You know? That's not something you want. You know, that's not a role model. Those are not role models in our term society, the way the social workers have it all structured and shit. Like, we misunderstand all of that shit entirely because of science, really. And, like, all those, like, you know, like, wizardly views of the Catholic Church. Like, how they, like, you know, stole all, like, the whole Hebrew religion back in, like, 350 AD. Constantine had a brilliant idea. Amalgamate all the religions into one. Fine, do it. Keep the core true. To the commandments. He said, all right, I'll do that. The city, man. I'm in the city. I gotta feel out people. You know, these farm outposts all over the place. Like, we got guys out there keeping them from like beating each other up. They see a fight, they're stopping it. Someone's like, hey, someone's picking on me. You know, like bullies, we're gonna fucking kill that guy. You know, like bullies. Someone's picking on you, you tell me. You don't like bullies, we'll stop that shit. All right? If you don't like a bully, we'll stop that shit. Just go out there and tell everybody that you're in our army. You have all our backing. Look at all of us over here. No, you got all of us. We got coliseums and shit. We got literature, art, poetry. We worship the old gods and the people who worshiped them, the Greeks. And they knew the original gods. Those motherfuckers, those were fucking heroes. Those are heroes, not those other heroes. We let you have your magic or religion. Just fucking casting spells on us. She's got that shit. That's what the whole fucking scared like, she's not real. You're making that shit up. You're not just one god. There's all of them. You know how Greek shit started? They got it from the Egyptians. You know where they got it? From Nimrod and his wife and child in Babel. Oops. Oh, Nimrod. You're trying to protect your kid and your wife and you're starting that shit? On accident? Because you were trying to protect your kid? Bro, I understand having good intentions, but look what you're sitting here. Look what you caused with all your fucking intentions. You had good intentions? Look what you've done to all those people. You led those people to hell. It seemed like, right? Is Nimrod burning for that? By that description? Is he burning for that? Trying to take his kid? Saying, hey, play a trick on him. Stop it with me. Fuck. They're all trying to kill me. Won't succeed. And they're coming. They're all coming. They got fucking people after me. Assassins and shit. They're gonna take me down. I know they're gonna get me. I'm just gonna go ahead and tip off right this second. Try to hide from everybody. You just like take one of those poor guys that passed away. put him in that, my coffin and say, yes, he passed away. We had his body interred by our own private priests. He's in his coffin. We are mourning him. It was great news. Upon his death, he impregnated me with himself. He would be born again as my child. She rehearsed to herself in the mirror over and over again. Egyptians had mirrors. Polished silver makes a mirror. The pool of mercury makes a mirror. The pool of water kind of makes a mirror. Put right shit on top of it. Sunlight it right. You can bounce light off of that mirror, right? Cool. They knew shit. They knew a lot of shit. They knew how to harness electricity from the earth and the sky with a thing they can build that has 0 moving parts, not a solar panel. Much more durable and sturdy to, like, weather and hail and shit like that. Of course, not like meteors. Can't wait. That kind of shit like destroys cities. Can't like build something like big and like sturdy like that. You gotta like a mountain over here. It's like, I was gonna drop a meteor on top of a mountain. Does it push the mountain down a little bit? The whole thing? Does it push the whole thing down a little bit? Or does it just make a crater in the top and make it look like a volcano? What happens when a meteor hits a mountaintop? Just out of curiosity. Like every mountaintop with a crater on top going to be a volcano. Could they not be a meteorite impact? Is there a meteorite down there somewhere? Buried in the crust. That fucking rock sink itself down in that mountain somehow. What is that rock made of in that mountain? I wonder. It's a meteorite, right? It's a meteor? Does that mean there was once an asteroid? Are there any asteroids that are like solid elements? Any mountains with a big chunk of solid element inside of them? Any mountains at all with a big chunk of solid one thing inside? Is there any mountains like that at all? Some of them have coal in them, but that's not like that's not like an asteroid. Coal in them. How do they get coal in them? Well, eons of pressure and all that shit. Well, there's a sea on top of a mountain and it had an asteroid dropped on it. And like, a couple thousand years later, the people finding coal in that mountain, they dug into it. Did they find it or not? Just wondering. I'm just curious. I don't know. Not sure. Theory. Theory. So we have twin universes connected. So it's a necessary part. Call it a necessary evil. Sort of. Yeah, that's actually how. Actually, I'm burning the place. They're all on fire. Like everything's fucking twisted over there. I think that me that's over in that universe is female. Yeah, she is a vampire. Lives off of her chickens. She buys them at the store. Sell live chickens. Everybody buys live chickens, or live turkeys, or like different kind of birds. Some over there, they got like people with delicacies. That was flamingo. What? I'm sure there's people like that around here. I mean, I'm sure there's been people like that in existence. Whenever they existed throughout history, like they found birds they liked. Hey, the bird tastes better. I like it. That's sick. It is kind of sick, isn't it? Excuse me. So, twin universes. No, my alternate self's not gonna burst to reality, come over here and be a vampire and start hurting people or nothing like that. They can't just like come over here. It doesn't happen unless like the actual like the stereotype you have of your devil. If like that stereotype was to ever actually exist, which The stereotype of the devil can never actually exist. You can't make a person the stereotype of the devil. If you try, all you end up doing is you'll get like the truth of him somehow. And he will scare the shit out of you. People usually get scared and like kill him. And like when they do, it's bad. It's really bad. It's just really bad for like the rest of the world. It like causes like the aliens to find us. Okay? Don't do that shit. It's a fucking part of the spell. They fucking those trucks, that bow, those are signs, the events that happen. Okay? Those are events that happen. Those trumps that blow, events. Those cups that get poured out, events that happen. Maybe not always very evident events from the way it's worded, because Santa Claus is really sick twisted. That's because the Catholic Church figured out the secret when it comes to connecting with the other side. They knew it from the beginning because they understood all that. Constantine knew it. Revelation was a real thing written. It was a collection of warnings for humanity for its future. The writer of it was instruction to who preserve this for all time. Preserve this for all time. Write the shit in here and then be moving the book. I've written some shit like that. You piss me off, I'll see you in hell. I'll piss the devil off. Take your soul to hell on purpose. Fuck. Get back at you. It's gonna be a rumor from that shit. I'm like, the moment I die, oh, Tim was the devil. He would dug you down on purpose. You read the shit he wrote. I will see you in hell. He was dug down on purpose. He's like the evilest fucking ever. He will make you burn forever and ever and ever. Just because he's pissed at you, because you offended him. I will see you in hell. You're such an evil person. No, that can't be done. Sorry. Vicious rumor, self-perpetuated, started it myself. Thank you. Cannot be mad at me for that. You don't want the stereotype of the devil. You want the fact of him. He tells you, hey, all those things, the 10 Commandments, hey, do that. It's the best thing you ever hear. Best thing you ever do. Gives you balance and harmony. No, it does not save your soul. It gives you balance and harmony. What saves your soul is the Messiah that forgives you for all the times you can't do that shit. Even if you fucking try to get it right perfectly, as much as you can, you do those things really fucking good, faithfully, all the time. No, you don't like everybody else like, make you leave the house on Saturday. Pretty much. Yeah, that would stick to the name. You're not supposed to make idols and bow down to them, it says. Okay. I mean, Yahweh, all of the 10 Commandments. I told him I'd be faithful to him, all of the 10 Commandments. He knows I'm not going to intentionally go break one of these fucking things. And like, hey, I did this. I'm praying to you about it to get you to forgive me for it. And I did this to piss you off because I want your attention specifically. I need a conversation with you. I'm crying out for help. I need your specific advice. I need to actually hear your real word in my mind. Not just like some asshole's interpretation of it because he misunderstood it all. Okay? I need to know something specific from you, my God. Yahweh. I'm not trying to like go to hell over it. Please don't send me there for this. But watch this. I am bound down to this idol in violation of your 10 Commandments. That I know it's gonna piss you off. You're pissed? You know you're pissed. You're pissed? You wanna find out why you're pissed? You look at it. Right? Do you look at why you're pissed? If you're pissed, do you ever look at why you're pissed? Why am I so fucking pissed off? Fuck, I hate being angry. Why am I so mad? What's going on? Why am I mad? Why am I mad? Oh, bitch robbed me. Well, they're in my house though. Yeah. So. Well, you did let her in your house, but that's not just give someone permission to rob you. But, you know, some people are gullible, some people are not. Some people take advantage of each other, some people don't. People should be nice to each other, yes. So encourage that. Shit happens. Bad things happen to you, heal from it. There's ways to heal and get over shit. Think about it. Think about it hard. Think about how it bothers you. Think about why it bothers you. You don't think what you can do to make it not happen. Try to figure out a way to not give a shit about it happening. But you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm gonna waste my fucking energy on that. I'm gonna focus on some other thing because that's just causing me too much mental pain that makes me suffer in my mind. Fuck that shit. I don't want to be mad about that. I'm gonna go the other way. Fuck that shit. Keep behind me my adversary. Get behind me Satan. The adversary means Satan. Ha-Shatan means the adversary. Literal translation in Hebrew. Ha-Shatan means Satan. Satan is the adversary. The adversary can be other people. The adversary can be things to cause you anger, pain. You're Satan. You hurt me? You're Satan. You hurt my feelings? By that definition, that means you are Satan. Right? Okay. By that definition. By another definition, mankind's own sinful nature is his own worst enemy, correct? Because mankind's sinful nature leads him to sin, and sin is his own worst enemy. His sinful nature. He gets forgiveness for his sinful nature. He's told to like, hey, be mindful of that. Don't let that sinful shit get too out of control. Because you could like end up causing harm. Correct. Okay. Try to do your best. Just try. Put something in your mind because your mind's a computer sort of thing. Just the way it's built, programmed. The brain cells, your neurons, they communicate with electrical signals to each other. They also communicate with a chemical language made up of a whole bunch of different neurotransmitters. Binary language, programming language made up of two different things, ones and zeros. Your brain has a fucking programming language of communication between itself, made up of a language that's got like, oh my gosh, so many freaking characters in it. How complicated of a language, programming language, does the human brain have? That's a badass fucking complicated ass fucking computer now, isn't it? You ain't gonna make something electronic be exactly like that, but you can kind of program it to simulate it pretty good without having to be that complicated. Really good, like some really good coding. Really good coding, yeah. Really good coding, like virus coding and worm coding and like programming coding, firmware coding. Yes, love it, good coding. Don't look at me like that. I'm not something special. I am nothing. I am nothing. Don't look at me like that. I'm nothing. I'm not anything at all. I'm not. I'm not special. I don't know everything. I just understand science real well. I know that book, like the technical cover to cover. What the reputation's gonna be, I guess, I hope. But really, I focus on the first book and I focus on the last book and I focus on the words you read. And like every single thing I can read of about prophecy and like those heroes that you've heard of, like Jonah, Samson, Job, Abraham, Lot, the famous ones, Moses. Look at like the situations around like that individual's lives, that individual's like personal story. Not so much like what that person like wrote about and like did, but try to like look through that shit and find the details of that person's life. To look at that person and see like, try to figure out like their motivations and why they do what they do, and see if it really lines up with everything the preachers are telling you precisely. And usually, it pretty much does. It's the weird thing about that book. It's like, it tells you a lot of stuff, but it doesn't give you all the answers. It makes it all sound really bad. dangerous and scary. Especially everything they say about that book. It can really like, twist around and make anything look okay, considering if you take the 10 things, but that was a father and son. You can like do anything with that book. Seriously. What? Latin church? Self-flagellation. Punish yourself for your sins. Yes, whip yourself. Whip yourself. Whip yourself by punishing yourself for your sins. That's what that is. That's what that really is. Yeah, that's what it really is. Yeah, we're gonna start that tradition. Yeah. We're start this tradition. What punish yourself for your sins? We're gonna start this fucking tradition and wipe you fucking magical motherfuckers and that fucking crack ass theory out the fucking world. You don't shorten your life with potions. You extend your life with sorcery. Doing it backwards. There's no heaven, there's no hell, there's no gods. Other than ancient gods. And they did like lightning and fire and fucking they did awesome shit. They flipped the sun. We got an underworld. We got a fucking overworld. We got a Valhalla. We got a warrior land to go to. That's where the Valhalla things came from. Also, Valhalla, the warrior dimension that you can like. God made mankind in his own image. Yep, God made mankind in his own image. Because, like, why did we ever think we look like God? We're gonna make ourselves that special. We wanna, like, drag him down to all level. Why would you do that to him? He is so much more than us. God made mankind in his mankind's own beautiful, unique image. I am the worst example of us. Sorry. I hate my face and facial hair. My eyes, don't get my eyes. I'm a blue-eyed man. A blue-eyed girl. You can change the color of your eyes with magic, science, contact lenses, right? Science. It's magic. Look at the thing about Merlin. Merlin made a boomstick. He's like, hey, check this shit out. You never believe this shit. Watch it. Hole in the wall. Holy fucking shit. Thing went boom. There was a hole in the wall. Go get some boards and patch that motherfucker. Do it again in the same spot. Let's see if it'll break two walls. Patch it on the inside, patch it on the outside. Fuck it. Let's see if it makes me 3. Put a piece in the hole. Cut a piece just the size of a hole. Stick it in a hole. Put a piece over the top of it on the other side. Put a piece on the top of the other side. Do that again, same next time. Let's see what I do for the 3 of them. Okay. Let me go to my secret workshop and prepare some magical spells. This is a workshop trying to pack fucking homemade gunpowder, figure out gunpowder. Down in some fucking tube to figure out how to make a really solid one out of like iron. Figure out how to make a tube out of iron really small. Figure out making shit. Fucking crazy. You love that shit. You're like, hey, check this out. And they throw a handful of it. Like, they get out a campfire. Hey, check this out. Throw a handful of fire. Just go, magic. It's fucking awesome. Gunpowder. Love that shit. Fucking hilarious. Hey, check out my magic. Throw a little fucking leaf tied together with fucking little vine. It's like gunpowder in it. Fire, little magic. Put it in the plants. Put fire and go. Magic, man. It's magic, ball. I'm the king wizard. You must bow down to me. I'm the king wizard. I rule the world. What does it take to impress you, kings? Just like joking. It's like all the little towns around there. What does it take to impress you, king? Oh, I'm trying to be comedian with this shit. What does it take to impress you? Everybody loved fucking Merlin. Okay? He was the best entertainer that Great Britain ever had. Okay? He was like the ultimate magician. Merlin is the god of magic. No. Okay? You look back. Who's the greatest magician you've ever heard of? Merlin, of course. The greatest wizard ever. You've heard of him, right? Yes. Merlin's like a god of magic, right? Bingo, that's what it is. Here in 1,000 years. That European god of magic? Yeah. you hear that dude say about him later on? Made it like understandable. They explained how that was possible. Like how you could trick people and think, hey, I made this little thing up there, threw it by. Magic. Figure that shit out. Bitches. What? He's fucking good at it. Wait, stop it for a second. I'm going through a 12 fucking thing on my fucking movie. Fuck, I'm thinking of pooping. I'm thinking of the garage. I'm stuck in the garage.
I want to talk to you.
I don't, no. What do you want? What's wrong? Sorry. Can I have some of this?
Yeah?
No, I don't want to take your food.
No, I'm done. Rest of yours.
I
I got two.
want to take your food. I'm not taking your food. I'm not taking your food. I'm not taking your food.
I got some orange chicken.
You got some orange chicken?
Yeah, it was frozen dish and a deli over there. It was like $8.49 and I had my 2 cents.
Is it still frozen?
Yeah, still frozen.
Do I have to go over there? Just,
Did you put in the air fryer? This is beef teriyaki. This is what you had last night.
What?
Take some bite.
Are you cooking orange chicken? Is it still frozen?
It's still frozen. I'm gonna cook it in a little bit. Eat this right now.
I don't need to eat that. I'm not eating your food. I'm gonna take your food from you. You're hungry. You made it because you're hungry. Should I eat the food? Should I not eat the food?
Baby, I got stomach full.
Take a roll. Take a roll.